to be a knight in the sight and chant. And the new one I want to show is hypnosis, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. I'm black, quote unquote black. I'm African descent man in America, born to a man and a woman that they parents slave for us. Even our ancestors and generation, they behave and they act like we wasn't at us. We was treated then like less than dogs. They cats and monsters. They came up with words that was so derogatory. Now it's hurting us. See, we call each other like brotherly love, we niggas. But it was meant for evil because we was niggers. See, now they don't bring back the pain and telling me it's changing. We doing the same goddamn thing. See, the goddamn dog thing because we slave, because we servant, and we going to find ourselves left in the mange because we're going to be still. See, look at our actions, how we behave towards one another. We don't hurt each other. Our sisters killing our brothers killing our sisters. Our families divided. We not even together. We separated. See, we don't wonder why the plight. We ain't see it because we eyed it. So besides that, we gone. We gonna die forever if we don't change mind, psychologically messed up in the forms of rearranged mind. See, I ain't talking about the old times. I'm talking the Mara eras that we worked in, we walked in, and now we working in them. Now we sitting at home in our big old houses. Now we comfortable in them. But all we talk about is sin, 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 what they did. Yes, times they got worse because we at the end. So that's perilous. See, we don't hurt no pearls because we don't think we great. We ain't no Drews and no rubies, ain't no diamonds. See, we the concrete in the pavement that's always meant great. They say black don't crack. No, take that back. That's why we putting on fake booties, injecting, and we got to augment all of that. See, our culture is not one because we was brought in from the hurt ones. They colonized us, they conquered us. Now we still held captors in our mind. See, that's the psychological warfare. Y'all thought Kanye West was lying. Why did you want to go into warfare? See, down at that warfare, we getting warfare. We need that snap, those federal benefits. See, we not the first ones to get it, but we the only ones that they talk about in the news. So checks the image. See, they say Plymouth Rock ain't land on us, we land on it. How was that? We was already here. See, they was like the underdogs. You always want them to win because we tired of champs. Because we know what the champions did to do to get there. They cheated. They took away. They didn't play earnestly. They ain't had no honesty, but we always talking about love and everybody else when they hate us. That's why I say I love to say I'm black. Don't matter what I do, I'm black. Don't matter how I look, I'm black. When I walk out the door, all they see is I'm black. I just want to say that because we in our minds are so disturbed. We don't even get it. We follow everything but ourselves. We the only race, and I keep saying this, the only race that does the things we do. But we under the spells, the curse, the trap. And people saying that don't matter no more. Well, I am 36. I know 36 years old. That's not in their right minds because of the drugs, because of the things that was forced on them, the things that was done to them. Not even by all black people, but only we see ourselves because that's how we see ourselves. We don't see everybody else. That's why this is a warfare. We don't get it. In 2019, it's not so great. And I know this, and it's hard for me to even say this. We lost our women. Our women is gone. It's not too many women that's advocating for their own race no more. When you advocate to be out of your race, you're no longer with your race. I don't care what you say and do. Only notice, and I did some study, and I do study and research, even though it's in the spirit, just to say I've done the research. People don't want to hear where you get your information for the spirit. Oh, so no, but I don't need it because all I do is walk outside at the same time. I didn't even want to talk today about this, but it keeps staying in my mind. I learned if I don't say it, it stays in my mind and eat up at me. Our women is lost. And it's nothing to do. This is for all our women. It's nothing to do with, oh, I'm attacking women. You can keep that because every time you say I'll attack you as an African descendant woman and I'm not attacking you, all you do is making other men be quiet that actually care about you, that want you. They're going to sit back. That's why it's 440,000 of African descendant men, whether they from out of prison, whether they worked hard their whole life, their life changed. They got older. Just like as you got older, you matured, you grew, you elevated yourself. They elevated themselves, but you only to be elevated so far. If we haven't noticed anything yet in this world, it's togetherness. The more you are together, the farther you get. The more are you single, don't matter how, I don't care how you look at it. You are alone, you don't get very far. People like, well, no. The millionaires you see are millionaires. It got greater when they became a part of a partnership. Or they understand us, we don't have that opportunity. We don't have those chances. Because as soon as if one woman get hurt by one man, they hate us. That's good because you know why that's good? Because it works in their favor. It's working, and now I'm seeing women talking about I'm ready to go date out. Go understand that every man, just if you meet a man of your race and he hurt you, there's other men of the same races. Good luck, and it's a great opportunity if you don't meet. And I learned too, you are more acceptable because you are taught to hate yourself. So why would you think greatly about anything that look as you, that's the same color as you? You're taught to hate yourself. In the movie, there's no imagery. It's a video. I'm going to show that one too. I put the Styles P song in my description because I'm black. I'm black. I can't change that. If I get $1 million or $100 a week, if I reuse my grease, I reuse my grease. If I'm loud, I'm loud. If I enjoy my music loud, I enjoy my music loud. That's who I am. I'm not going to run away and then have people say, well, if she don't love that about me. And this is the thing we got to understand. People got to love people at who they are. Not all people who they are, but because she loud, just because she dresses a sort, that don't make her who she was. I had to explain to a lady, she's like, I don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to hear that because you only want to hear one side to keep that side going because that's how you nurture, foster, and breed it to believe and to think. You're taught to believe. We're not taught, like if you're going to teach anything, that's why I say I'd rather guide or challenge. You're going to teach from all sides. Don't just teach from one angle and say that's the only answer. We got people saying that's the only one. When you say there's only one, that's absolute. I don't pay you any attention. And if I do, I'm going to challenge you with so many questions. Your whole only response, and I keep getting this from people, I keep challenging them. I don't talk about the religion. They start getting into religion and information. I said, I'm not going to do that. Because I say the information I have and the information you have is not the same. We are not the same. Because you want information to only prove what's true. You don't want to prove what's not true. You can't prove what's not true. But you're not looking to prove what's not true. Don't matter how you look at it. I never heard nothing say no understanding, no logic, maybe in a different text. Say prove what's true and then prove what's not true. I can prove everything that's not true. Everything I talk about, I can prove is not true. And in between, even sometimes proving them not true, I can prove is proven it's truth. And it sounds funny because when people think about it, people say, try the spirit by the spirit. No, you're not trying the spirit by the spirit. If your esteem and your vibration is low and you're trying to reach a truth, you're not going to have a truth. Your vibration is down here. You cannot possibly come to a truth if your vibration is down here. So only vibrations you're going to get is the same ones. So if you're trying to prove things, make sure even at that time, you can have a high spirit and a high vibration. But if it's not aligned correctly, it's a correct, because there's a right and a wrong. Remember that. There's a good and a bad, or a good and the evil. And if it's not working, so if you're being so evil, you're hurting people, and you're trying to find truth, you're going to find truth, but you got to come out of that evil. If you're looking to find the wrong, and you're in the wrong, and you're staying in the wrong, you won't be able to find the truth. Because you're going to keep finding wrong. Only melodies, only harmonic alignment you're going to find is the wrong. That's because it has to stay on the same level. Remember, the power and the ability goes in the direction you take it. So this year, 2019 lineup, I'm going to be more studying or in depth with the cause of us. And the root cause, if you haven't learned through hearing me say it, I'm putting all my thoughts together. I've received some more things today. The root cause of everything is man and a woman. If you believe in your religion, go back to the beginning. Go back to the beginning of your religion. And if your religion, if you don't have a lot of information, go back to the first book. In all your religions, every first book tell you tells you, quote unquote, the fall. Check that out. Look at what was the first fall. Now, what we're gonna have to do, in which I asked the spirit of, the spirit re-examine my truth. I was working in good. And I said, I said, I asked the spirit, am I good? I asked my soul. It said yes. So I said, now can I have the truth? My spirit said, can you have the truth? Can you? See how you take permission? You come to it boldly. No, I say, I want the truth now. I said, okay, truth shall be revealed. And this is not how it's taught. This is not how the spirit is talking to me. This is me talking to me. Because within me is the Almighty. I am not a God. He's the he, she, the ma and pa, but it's a he, the she version of the throne. But I am a God because I am made. I am made from the seed of my father. I am designed in the womb of my mother. Man and woman. You need that. Woman is first. Now, I seen some lady, she went to a great because she believed in that, and I noticed it and I asked her, she has an absolute. I told her I don't have I keep hearing that lately, the last end of the year, this year, 2018, of an absolute, the one. I said there's no, it's always been two. And if you take away one, you weaken the other. So if you bring in an outside, why the other, it's not that you should be alone or you shouldn't be alone, but that other is not strong enough to be alone. But even in that, sometimes you have to be alone. But that's what tried us. We was tried by our loneliness. It became a loneliness. So basically abundance of being of ourselves. So that means you people were alone by themselves too many times. That's why when you see a woman become independent, she goes straight to a liberation. She never felt free. And everything she always wanted to try, she sees no wrong. Because remember, her perspective only is going to go one way. She's not going to use other perspective because all it takes is one thing to change her course of action. But at the right moment. And if she go at the wrong time, or even he, as that young man, decide whether he wants to be in a gang or not, or did he want to go to school or not, it's decided by who he is. And by who he is the culture he's in. It's nothing to do that he knew who he was, who she was. It's the culture. So if a person grew up, and I've seen this many a time, women say, I don't like rap. I don't want to listen to it. I don't, if you don't even enjoy it, cool. Because your culture was changed. And it was funny because now here someone were like, well, my parents don't listen to rap, this and that. They were that's where rebellion kicked in because that was not who they were. But even who they were, they wasn't around people to give them other sides. To say, okay, you don't have to hate rap, but we don't have to like rap, but you don't have to hate what it stands for, where it came from. We start hating where we came from and what we stand for. And when you do that, you take away who you are. So now you're trying to fit in, but you're trying to fit in. And even the people that you're trying to fit in have to tell you you're black. Well, I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, is your journey, is your choice. Choose wisely. You are greater than you think you are. You are better than you think you are. But also you are not what that negative and evil say about you. That wrong, those opinions, that's not who you are. You are not designed and created for that. Be the best you can be. If you can't find, seek out and search. At a certain age, you are held accountable for all of you, regardless of what your past was, what your parents was, what your family was. It's up to you. But as soon as you, and I want to make this clear to I'm black, when you stop advocating and promoting who you are, you are no longer yourself. Shalom.